Election Day, November the 4th, is not just politicians who will get yay or nay votes. So will ballot initiatives, economic and social issues decided by voters that pertain to their individual states. Often these issues have been neglected or stalled at the federal level, namely in the U.S. Congress. Of the 125 ballot initiatives in 41 states that will be voted on in a week and a half, here's a sample as listed by the Politico newspaper. Item: medical marijuana.
We do know that cannabis is medicine.
Medical marijuana advocates in the state of Florida are hopeful that legal medical marijuana in their state will be a reality. The initiative needs 60% of voters to pass. Item: recreational marijuana. In the wake of Colorado and Washington states, where recreational marijuana use is now legal, voters will decide in Oregon and Alaska whether their states will follow suit and okay recreational marijuana. Item: minimum wage hike in, get this, Republican-heavy states: Alaska, Arkansas, Nebraska, and South Dakota. All four states voted for Mitt Romney in 2012, although the minimum wage issue is one that Democrats have seized on. Item: guns. Washington state has two initiatives on the ballot that seemingly contradict one another. I-594 is a measure that would stipulate universal background checks for gun buyers, but Initiative I-591 prohibits background checks for gun buyers unless mandated by federal law. Polling shows majorities of Washingtonians favor both initiatives. So what if both pass? Legal expert Professor Hugh Spitzer of the University of Washington says this, quote, "My guess is that the state Supreme Court would try to reconcile the two initiatives, but they can't be reconciled," unquote. Item: abortion. Voters in Colorado and North Dakota will decide on quote-unquote personhood measures, which would grant legal status to embryos at the point of conception. Tennessee voters will decide on a resolution that would allow the state legislature to, quote, enact, amend, or repeal statutes, unquote, on abortion. Item: bears, as in hunting them. Maine voters will decide whether or not to ban the use of bait, traps, and dogs to hunt bears in their state.